Strength and conditioning is important because one of the biggest predictors of future injury is your previous injuries. And that's because if you've had an injury in the past, you're more likely to have some residual weakness and motor control deficits that you're going to carry over. So it is important that we get on top of those in order to decrease your risk of sustaining a new injury or re-aggravating an old one that you may have. Well, everyone benefits from strength and conditioning, whether it's from a prevention perspective, a rehab perspective. You get people that purely just want to maintain their strength and conditioning and their fitness, and so they come in and do a maintenance program of Pilates, and we get some weights and do some agility work, some balance work, just to maintain so that when you're getting to that older stage of life, you're not losing any tone or strength. You can also get athletes that come in for the fine motor control side of things. They're obviously getting their fitness and their skills within their group setting at their trainings, but to be able to come in and do a Pilates program and take that little bit of extra focus on the areas that may get missed a fair bit in a group setting, that's really beneficial, especially because a lot of injuries are linked towards decreased flexibility and decreased motor control. So if you can improve on those aspects of your body, that'll really help in the long run with preventing injuries.
And on the way up, really squeeze that glute.
If you've got any events coming up, it could be something big like a marathon or something quite as small as a family holiday in 6 months' time and you need to do some hiking. You can come in and we do an assessment of a few different functional movements that are relative to what you're going to be doing and see if there's any deficits in the biomechanics of how you're doing it. So it's important that we identify these weaker muscle groups so that we can then make a tailored program towards strengthening that and getting yourself back to peak conditions.
Keeping the elbows nice and straight down by our side. Brilliant. How's that feel? Perfect. And just making sure our back stays nice and flat on that bed and try not to lift up as much as you can.
The benefit of coming in here is that you've got such a small group class, so it's 1 on 4, so you've got that hands-on feedback and that reassurance as you're going along, and it's a really good starting point for all different athletic ages and abilities.